What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review over the Nike Zoom X Vaporfly Next Percent 2's.
Stay down with the game. I got no time for the drama, but they won't talk on my name now. Enemies wanna be friends with me. No, there ain't no way now. Boy, you should've just stayed down. No, there ain't no way now. I just be in my own lane now.
Alright guys, you just heard that I'm going to be doing a review over this shoe. It is a beautiful shoe if you ask me, really nice looking, and I've already tried it once, but I'm actually going to be trying it again in today's video just for the review. So basically I have a couple of things to talk to you guys about before I actually start the review. So yes, this is my first running video in a little while. I am still running, but I am on break, and I just started breaking. Everyone knows when you start break, the runs are very slow and very boring, so I don't want to show you guys any of those runs. I'm still getting back to it, but when I start working out, I'm going to have videos coming. But yeah, I really do think I want to get back into shoe reviews because I love doing shoe reviews. Basically, I want to do this review, and then I want to do the review over the Dragonfly spikes, and then after that, I think I'm going to compare this shoe to the Temple shoes. So basically, everyone knows that this shoe is the Next Percent, the newer version of the Next Percent. Now, this is just the blue colorway. There's other colors you can get, like the white and the gray, the OG colorway of the 4%. You can also get a green and red colorway, but in front of us, we have the baby blue colorway. We have two different blues, and then the midsole is white with Zoom X foam. Pretty much every single carbon fiber shoe that Nike makes is $250, and this is no exception. This is $250. The only shoe that Nike made that has a carbon fiber plate in them that's not $250 is the Nike Vaporflies. Those shoes are very popular, but this is the newest carbon fiber shoe that Nike's made. It has a full-length carbon fiber that runs through the midsole of this shoe, along with their signature Zoom X foam, which is super lightweight and super strong and responsive, pretty much making this shoe the best chance to go very fast. And there's also a bunch of little holes making it super lightweight and breathable. And as you can see on the shoelaces, they are ridged just like the Nike Vaporflies. They did that so it doesn't come untied as easily, and it actually works. I've never actually had to retie a pair of these shoes, which is a super big plus. And then one thing that I also like about this shoe a lot more than the Vaporflies is it's so much easier to put on. The Vaporflies are by far the hardest shoe to put on in the running world. These shoes are so much easier. You can just untie them, and it's really easy to slip your foot in. And now I am on Nike's website getting ready to read you guys the first paragraph they made of these shoes. Basically, it says, continue the next evolution of speed with a racing shoe made to help you chase new goals and records. The Nike Zoom X Vaporfly Next Percent 2 builds on the model racers everywhere. It helps improve comfort and breathability with a designed upper from 10K to a marathon. The 2 still has a responsive cushioning and secure support to push you towards your personal best. So basically, one thing that I've learned as Nike keeps making more and more shoes, the more shoes they make, the longer the shoe name gets. I mean, come on. The Nike Zoom X Vaporfly Next Percent 2's, that's a pretty long name, and I think it's only going to get bigger from there. Now I'm going to read you guys some of the shoe info. So you guys already know, $250 to get these shoes brand new. The model, the name is Zoom X Vaporfly Next Percent 2's. The type is a racing shoe. They weigh 6.6 ounces or 187 grams, whichever one you prefer. There's also a 8mm heel drop. The arch is a high arch. They're used to race, obviously. The material is upper mesh. They're very breathable, and they're carbon plated. And the strike pattern is a heel strike / 4-foot midfoot strike. The distance is for longer distances like the 10K and on up. And the shoes were released on March 25th, 2021. But one thing I do like about Nike shoes is they're not making the shoes more expensive. Now, I'm sure over the longer periods of time, like every 5 years, Nike will make more expensive shoes. But over the last couple of years, as they've been making these carbon plated shoes, the shoes have stayed at $250, which is still very expensive, but these are like the best of the best shoes you can get for racing. So I do want to give you guys a better look at the shoe. I'm going to show you guys this side. I'm going to turn it over, show you guys this side, show you guys the back, the tops and the bottom of the shoe. And basically, I think after I'm done with this, I'm going to go outside, put these bad boys on, and then do a quick run for you guys, letting you guys know how they feel and how I think they are. Next Percent 2's, and I want to tell you guys how they felt. So basically, I have a couple things I want to tell you guys. The first thing I want to tell you guys is they're very, very stiff. So when you get these shoes, you probably have to do a couple runs in these shoes. That's probably why they're so stiff. It's because I haven't ran in these shoes. But that's one of the things about having a carbon plated shoe. You definitely have to break them in a little bit. But they were very, very comfortable nonetheless. They were very breathable. I had some pretty thick socks on, and they didn't get very hot at all, even though it's pretty hot outside. It's about 80 degrees. And then the back part of the shoe actually felt very comfortable. The first time I wore these shoes, the heel has a little support thing in the back. In the first version of the Next Percent, they really, really hurt my foot. I actually got bruised every time I wore them, so that's a big plus. These shoes are definitely better than the Next Percent ones. I can't argue with that. They're very comfortable and they're very lightweight and feel very, very fast on your feet. But one thing I don't like is I went from the Vaporflies to these shoes, and the Vaporflies feel a little bit better. I cannot lie. The Vaporflies have a little bit more cushion. So yeah, these shoes feel better than the Next Percent ones, but not as good as the Nike Vaporflies. So now the question is, should you spend money to get these shoes? And the answer all depends on you. Basically, it depends on what races you're running and how serious you are. If you're running the 1500 or the mile, I would definitely look for a spike to wear and not any Next Percents or 4%. But if you're running longer races like road races or the 5K and the 10K on the track, I would definitely recommend these shoes. You can run, they feel very good, lightweight, and they can actually save your feet if you were to wear these over Nike spikes. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this quick video of the Nike Next Percent review. If you guys did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, stay blessed.